Last time we discussed the apply function, which operates on data frames along either the complete index or the complete column. This time we're talking about running the map function, which operates only on a series object. Now, in saying that, the series object that we're operating on can come from a data frame. So let's initiate a data frame here and output it. And we're going to add some city names here using the loc selector and saying that we want the column city and we want every row. We have to count these rows. We see there are 7 of them, and so in order for this to work we have to supply 7 values. So let's run this, and we've replaced these dummy values with some cities. And now let's create a new Python dictionary that maps each city to its appropriate nation. So Tokyo maps to Japan, Seoul maps to Korea, Taipei maps to Taiwan, Shanghai to China, and New York maps to the USA. And next, we're creating a new column, which will go here, and we'll map our city column to our new country dictionary. So let's run this. And then if we output locations once again, we see what this map method does. Although we only mapped Tokyo to Japan one time, we had Tokyo listed in our city list more than once. So this map function has applied this mapping at every instance where Tokyo appears. And the same with Seoul. And whereas we needed to worry about indexing with apply, and we needed to define axes, obviously on a Python series there is only one axis, and so the map method turns out to be quite a bit easier to use. And similarly, the apply map method is easy because it simply performs operations on all elements in a data frame. To demonstrate this, let's create a data frame. And we're taking 3 steps here: creating a Python dictionary of numbers, we're converting that to a data frame, then we're outputting that data frame. And you might notice that we've taken pains to use numbers that are perfect squares. And the reason for that is that we're going to apply this numpy square root function to every element in this data frame. And we use apply map to do that. So let's run this and we'll see how apply map works. So the square root of 25 is 5. The square root of 36 is 6. And the square root of 81 is 9. So you'll see that unlike apply and unlike map, apply map affects every single value in a data frame. So let's review the usage of these 3 methods one more time. We use apply on data frames, and it operates by axis on a whole index or a whole column basis depending on which axis we're functioning on. And remember too that the default axis is the 0 axis. With map, however, we're only functioning on a single series. Now here we created a new series and mapped it to an existing series, but we can take 2 existing series and perform useful operations on those in relation to each other as well. So a map is very powerful. And then finally, apply map works on data frames, not on series, and it works on all the elements in a data frame.